On their very first dinner together, the woman accurately pointed out that the man never eats dried shrimp. The man was shocked, cause his allergy to dried shrimp was something only his first love from 6 years ago knew about. But the woman sitting in front of him looked completely different from the girl he remembered. 6 years earlier, she had weighed over 200 pounds. She had always believed that her sincerity was what won his heart, till shortly before graduation, when she accidentally overheard a conversation between him and his friends. Only then did she realize that he had started dating her mostly out of curiosity. After that day, she quietly disappeared from his life. What he never knew was that she was expecting a child when she left. Later, she gave birth to a daughter on her own, but her daughter was born with health issues. To cover the medical expenses, she worked tirelessly. Over time, her appearance changed dramatically. One day, she took her daughter to the hospital for treatment. To her surprise, the attending doctor was her former boyfriend. Fortunately, her transformation was so great that he didn't recognize her. What she didn't know was that he had never stopped looking for her all these years. In hopes of finding some clue, he attended a class reunion. A woman who had secretly admired him for years told him that his first love had supposedly passed away several years earlier. Heartbroken, he left the gathering, but just as he stepped outside, he unexpectedly ran into the woman while she was on the phone. Both of them froze. The admirer happened to witness the scene. Instantly overwhelmed with jealousy, she began mocking the woman. Not wanting any trouble, the woman turned to leave, but she twisted her ankle and nearly lost her balance. The man instinctively reached out to steady her and then helped her into his car. During the ride, he couldn't shake the feeling that there was something strangely familiar about her. Before she got out, he saved his phone number in her contacts. If you ever need help, you can call me. The woman assumed their paths would never cross again, but later that night, her supervisor suddenly asked her to deliver an urgent document. While trying to get a ride, she noticed the driver giving her an uneasy feeling. Feeling nervous, she called the man. Seeing that someone seemed to be checking on her, the driver became more restrained. But after she arrived at her destination, the driver realized no one had actually come to meet her. His attitude immediately changed. Just as the situation was becoming uncomfortable, the man arrived in time. To thank him, the woman invited him to dinner. However, while ordering food, she casually mentioned that he never eats dried shrimp. The man froze.
全世界只有程青淼知道我不吃虾皮，你到底是谁？